starting at the top with Sugar.
The Sugar.
Sugar.
Mr.
No
Sean
sugar in our
O'Malley.
drink. Mr. Sean absolutely fucking annihilated Cheetah. We both thought, well, no, you thought that
I'm
Cheetah
kind of
was going
sad,
to win.
man. I really wanted Cheeto to win. He's
He's a good
just the
cunt.
bro. You
He
know
is
what I
the
mean?
bro.
Like, he's a real chill fella. But you're right. I guess if you were thinking about the fight before, thinking with your
I
head
called
rather
it.
than your
I
heart,
fully called it.
Sugar won.
Well, kind of.
He 50-45'd him.
Yeah, and 50-44 one round, but
Mm.
I don't really know what that was about.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe round one. I guess Cheeto always starts slow.
Yeah.
Even as a Cheeto fan, I couldn't find a round in there for him.
No, definitely not.
Nah.
That fourth round was probably the closest, I'd say.
Turned it up a little bit.
Yeah, he made his nose bleed. Sugar looked a little bit like, not gassed, but he looked just a little bit more worn out at the end of it, which was interesting. But he still fucking dominated.
Every time Cheeto started getting a little bit of something going, Sean just hit him with something crazy, and then he'd just spend a minute and a half avoiding shit again.
Yeah, he was so fucking elusive. He actually proved like that he was top level. Like he obviously did that against Aljo. Like obviously the Aljo fight was extremely impressive.
Well,
like
just
it was.
short though, you
But yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like
Is it because that's the first time Sean's gone over 3 rounds, is it?
Yeah, the first time we've seen him.
And he looked good in them.
Yeah, he did. He looked very good. That guy, I'm starting to kind of favor him over Marab. I was like thinking Marab's going to come in, fucking dominate him.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know. Just Marab just hug the hell out of you for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
every round starts on the feet.
Exactly.
And Sean's got a chance to just snipe at him.
And with Marab, he's been hit before and he's been knocked down before quite a few times.
Consistently. Did you see the same way?
Yeah.
Like the way that Henry got him, whoever the
Marab
got him as well.
Sorry, not Marab. Marlon Vera, was it? Or was it Piotr Jan?
Piotr Jan.
Did he rock him? Did he drop him, knock him down?
I can't remember now. I didn't actually watch that fight live.
Right.
No, I just saw the clip on Instagram, the two of them where he
I remember that
and just hits him with the left.
So there is a way to beat him.
Backwards.
Yeah. I'm actually really starting to like him.
Sugar or Marab?
Marab. I'm starting to like Sugar less.
Really? I came around on Sugar. I was a bit of a hater at the start. Because I mean, it's just because he's so flashy and he was fighting tin cans. I was like, fight someone real and then we'll see.
And then he did.
And then he did. To be fair,
it's pretty cool.
It was actually Joe Rogan's podcast that won me over.
I
listened to both of them with Sugar and I was like, you know what? This guy's all right.
Yeah. I remember you were a hater just for a little bit. I remember because it was the Piotr Jan fight.
Yeah. Bro, Piotr won that fight. Like it's close. It's close.
It was a very close fight.
The thing that annoyed me was because that was the week after Islam versus Volk #1.
It was, yeah.
The only time they fought actually.
The second one never happened, I don't think.
And then there was just a judging criteria was 2 different things. Like the Islam fight, they would ground control was all that mattered, and even if he didn't do anything, that was enough.
Yeah.
And literally the next weekend, it was the complete opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
They counted it on damage, and then Sugar won.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting.
Fights, to be fair.
Both very close fights. And I'd probably disagree with you on both. Do you think Volk won that first one?
I don't know.
It was close.
I get so emotionally invested in these fighters. It's hard.
It is tough.
Rewatch is probably the way to do it.
It's a shame that Volk hasn't fought since then, actually.
Yeah, right?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. He fought one time against Yair Rodriguez, but he hasn't fought since then, so strange.
I know. Crazy.
He used to be so active, and he's just taken hiatus.
Still one of the best champions we have.
Exactly. And maybe one day he'll come back.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Jeez.
But, yeah. Sugar Sean.
Cheeto completely shut out.
It was like he got Chris Moutinho'd. I saw a picture of that, and it was like when they do like it starts off as one guy and it slowly.
Oh, he looked so different at the end.
Yeah, he did.
Actual fucked up. I hate seeing it like that. He's only such a cool character afterwards, and he's just fucked. Real cute sort of post-fight speech as well.
Yeah, real nice.
His
real
family.
Nice. Yeah,
saying he's gonna be back. He's sorry to the people he's disappointed.
There was a moment I thought he was going to retire. Yeah, he kind of said something that was a bit like.
I watched it back this morning. He definitely said he's like, "Hey guys, this is it for me."
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not going anywhere.
So, okay, what's it for you? Maybe that's it for losing.
I'm just going to say, I think he's taken a few head knocks here. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe that knee landed pretty hard.
That knee landed fucking solid. I don't know how he didn't get down to that.
I don't know. I'm just glad Cheeto got his title fight in the end, though. Because there was a wee stretch here before where he kind of deserved it, and then there was some bullshit going on at the top with Aljo and Peter, and he kind of got, I don't know, pushed to the side. So at least he got a shot.
He did. And I don't think he's ever really going to be able to get. He could. He's only 31.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's just
he's got time.
It's sort of out of his hands now. He keeps winning, sure, but you also kind of need the pieces to fall around you.
Yeah. No one's going to want to see him rematch Sean O'Malley after that performance.
If Marab gets there, sure, he hasn't fought Marab.
If he can string a couple of wins together.
Marab?
No.
I don't think so. But like if Corey gets there, probably not seeing that again. He got 50-45 by Corey.
Exactly. Maybe if he fights Piotr Jan next, say Merab was to beat Sean for the title, then it would kind of make sense-ish.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of.
Get him in there.
Yeah, but for now, I think he's quite far away because Sean just proved that he was better.
Yes.
Like,
unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he just proved
he outclassed the hell out of him.
Yeah.
And, he's a real champion now.
Yeah.
First title defense.
I agree. Joe Rogan, it was so weird when he said that. He's like, some people say a real champion is born once they've had their first title defense. I don't agree with that. I think you've always been a champion. It's like, what are you talking about?
And if you go back on Big Toe's podcast, he would have said it so many times that you're not a real champ until you defend. So.
Yeah. And
fair enough. Give him his respect.
He does well. I actually noticed something about Joe Rogan when I was watching. I noticed that he always hovers his hand behind people, but he doesn't touch them.
Just if they're trying to walk off, he can grab them.
So he can stop them.
Put his mitts on them.
His big fucking bare hands on them. Yeah, it's a big fucking toe. But Sean O'Malley proving me wrong. No, he proved me right. I picked that.
What do you think of his call out at the end?
His call out, I thought I get it, but he needs to fight Merab first, and he needs to fight Corey.
Where do you think it's coming from? Because it does I know he keeps saying he will fight Merab, but it kind of comes off as he wants the easier fight.
But do you really think Merab's easier than Topuria? This is what I was thinking.
I think for him, Ilya is a much more winnable fight.
Do you reckon? I suppose because he's not going to wrestle.
Yeah, and you're not losing your star power if you go up a weight class and get sparked. But if you stay in your weight class and get sort of hugged by Merab for 25 minutes,
you might lose it a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But I think he's got a better chance of beating Merab than he does Topuria. Just thinking about it now, just because Merab is smaller, he's chinnier. We've seen him get hit multiple times, and that's Sean's fucking thing, right?
True.
And he did it to Aljo, his training partner.
True.
Obviously, Merab is the CEO of EPO.
Yeah, CEO of EPO.
So
I actually watched that clip back talking about MMA Guru's thing after he said it on the podcast.
That was funny.
That's so funny.
That was fucking hilarious, that whole thing. My favorite one, I think, is the John Jones one.
John Jones is
at the end. So no, actually, it's the Cody Garbrandt one.
Cody Garbrandt one is just so dumb.
You showed everyone how to do it. It's like, bro, what? Like when he said Uriah Faber's just somewhere in the crowd, just like, no, don't fucking say that.
Bro, the thing is, he's talking shit to TJ. TJ knows he's on steroids. Yeah. Cody knows he's on steroids. They've done steroids together.
Yeah,
and he's like, I'm going to bring it up and make you look like the villain. Yeah. And then he just dobs himself. So, what?
And his whole gym. It's like, bro, Cody's never been the smartest cookie.
He's lost a few brain cells.
He has. I don't think he had any, really. Maybe he had a couple, but they're hanging on at this point.
Jeez.
I wanted to say, who all right, we've kind of already said it, but who we picking next? Have you noticed, by the way, Sean's picture always gets updated after every fight?
He looks different after every fight.
Because he's always fucking...
Do the same to Cheeto, my boy.
Yeah. And fucking... Yeah, true. Both these guys are unrecognizable completely, every fight.
That Cheeto quote about how he looks different every year or something. You heard about that one?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
He's got those photos of him from 2014 to now. He's had the shaved head. He's had blonde, he's all this. He's like, yeah, that's how I know my wife really loves me.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
That's good. So what you're saying, who are we picking next?
Who are we picking for these guys next? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't think we need the rankings. I'll pull them up, though. Why not?
I don't know. It's got to be Merab if he's staying in bantamweight, and it's going to be Ilya if he's not. But
I agree. It's got to be one of those two. Yeah. I mean, Sandhagen...
Unless something crazy happens. If Merab gets injured and then,
I would like to see...
Maybe Aljo gets sparked and wants to come back down, Maybe. It could be anything.
But Sandhagen obviously deserves a shot.
He does.
But so does Merab.
Correct.
I don't want to see them two fight because then we don't see them fight
exactly.
Sugar.
That's the problem with some of these stacked divisions. Like this one, and lightweight, there's just so much top end talent, and you can't have them timeline to fight each other. You need the champ to fight every second month for everyone to get their fair shot without taking the loss and losing their spot.
Exactly. You'd want Sean to fight maybe twice this year, and you want him to first of all fight Merab, obviously, if he wins, then just fight Corey whenever he can after that.
Is Corey still injured?
I think he's back now.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's back. He tore his bicep. Yeah, he is. And he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he did.
Very cool dude. But, after seeing that performance again, I think Sugar probably takes that.
I'd love to see him versus Corey.
Same.
I'm not really interested in seeing Merab because I think Merab can just win that and have it not be fun.
Yeah.
But at least Sandhagen, they're going to go out there and they're just going to trade shots.
Yeah. And I think I really want to see So I do want to see Merab versus O'Malley because I want to see what he can do, like wrestling wise and jiu-jitsu wise. Because
see him as a more rounded fighter, you know, if he can.
Because then we'll know. Like, I honestly think this reign could be like a Izzy type reign. Yeah, honestly think. Because like
he did look very Izzy-like in there with the feints and the precision.
Very good, man. It's just his speed. Like no one at 135 is that quick. No one in general.
Cheeto
like
busted a lot. You know,
every fucking shot.
I think Cheeto's having this is again a bit crackpot, but I think the long hair didn't help because you see it flat and you got him.
Yeah,
got popped. You see his head.
You're just
back.
coping at this point.
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Copium.
But like I think Cheeto has to fight Piotr Jan. Like let's be real. I think that's the perfect fucking fight.
It'd be a banger.
Yeah, and Jan did say that in the post fight. I think he said, which is good because you know he doesn't deserve to just jump straight in there with Sean. Like he's not calling for that. He needs to get a couple wins under his belt first.
Cheeto versus Piotr would be so fun. It'd be so fun.
They both start slow, and then they both get really good,
first
really quick.
Buckle going on.
Yeah, nothing would happen. Maybe if none of them, if both of them start slow, maybe they just both won't start though. You know,
kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah,
like when two wrestlers fight and they just stand.
Yeah. But I think that's the perfect fight.
First round finish is where the value's at on the punt.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Okay, take notes.
I don't think there's anyone really outside of that that's too realistic. I mean,
I think it's just kind of where it falls. I mean, you could rematch Cheeto and Cejudo. They were gonna fight.
Could. They were, yeah. That's
and then I suppose
point.
If you still wanted to keep Cejudo around the top, that would sort of launch him back.
I think he would knock out Cejudo bad if they fought.
Cheeto?
Late, yeah. I don't know. Just Cejudo just seems slow and
he's getting old, man.
Good, yeah.
He's getting old. He's small. Cheeto's a tall dude.
Yeah. It'd be an interesting fight.
Would be.
But I think that's good. Yeah, let's go. Dana White, listen here, buddy, Mr. Pink. We want to see Sean O'Malley versus Merab. Don't fucking piss on Merab's shoes any longer. The little goblin.
If you ask me what I actually want to see more,
you do want to see Elliot?
I do want to see Elliot.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like,
it'd be more fun.
It would.
I know that's not really like the meritocracy of this all. But
nah, but like,
you're right.
What is fair is Merab, but it would be fucking fireworks in Spain as well.
Is this on mute?
What is it? Flashing or is it just red?
It's just red.
Nah, then it's not.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, it's good. I was like, shit.
Bro, imagine.
Oh no, yeah, it's coming up there. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Bro, imagine.
Imagine that. You can just hear you every now and then in the background.
Just when I fucking laugh or something. Oh.